Oh, God damn it. Hey, chat, just a second. Hi. Refresh. So, that was on Twitch. I don't know what's happening. Yep, refresh. Are you? Oh, come on. Seriously. All right, well, this is unannounced, but you know, hey, Jesus Christ. Well, that was a pain in the arse. So, yeah, chat. That was because Twitch was an asshole. Listen, Twitch. I'll be honest. Why is that? What in the fuck is going on here with the nope, wrong way camera. There you go. There you go. That's right. There, that's better. Jesus Christ, what a pain in the ass that is. All right, hold on. That means I need to go looking at... All right. Technological difficulty, something like that, yeah. So here's the problem, right? I'm looking at, so what was, like, what happened? What caused that spike there? It was fine. It was stable. It was stable. It was stable. Don't you tell me it's incompatible. You can eat my entire ass, Twitch. Just got back from the tax office. They should give out free bottles of lube with their... Yeah, so, all right, hold on. I'm gonna make an adjustment here. Oh God, fuck it. I'm gonna snooze the ads for now because Twitch is getting no extra. Screw that. I snooze the ads. Okay. Bullshit. I'm gonna drop this down. 100 kilobits per second. What in the actual fuckaroo, man? No, it's Twitch. It was 100% Twitch. Because as soon as it bounced off, I checked the streaming PC and ran a speed test. It was not. The internet connection is fine. It's 5x5. And here's the thing. I changed ingest server for Twitch, which is where the main encoder comes into play for this. Because even though I'm multi-streaming, I can only have one set of encoding. Like, I can only encode from one side of it, and that's from Twitch. For both YouTube and for Twitch. The multi-streaming, listen, multi-streaming needs to allow for me to send 2 different encoding streams to different platforms. It's like, come on, this is stupid. But no, I ran a buffer bloat test and a speed test, and the connection was perfectly fine. And even pinging, but the problem is everything else, the ping test that I did, The ping that I did for like Google and some of the other internet services was fine. But Twitch was bouncing it back, so it was a Twitch side problem. Okay, hold on. I need to look into this. Twitch keeps. It is not internet connection issue. It is definitely not internet connection. Okay, hold on. I'm just looking quickly at some stuff here. Buffer size down a bit. I don't actually have a buffer. I'm not using. There we go. Okay. Hold. All right, let's check Reddit. I don't have multi-track video. I don't know. It's freaking it's stupid. This is like absolutely bizarre. Oh, I'll have to fix that. The one thing I haven't done in a while is I haven't reconnected it. I probably need to re-authenticate because of the update, but anyway. All right. Cheers. It's a Twitch side issue. It is definitely not anything to do with it's not internet. It's 100% Twitch. And the thing is, though, is I refuse to use their enhanced broadcasting. I'm not using their enhanced broadcasting. I have a 4060 in the streaming PC. It is more than capable of doing the enhanced broadcasting. The problem is I have no access to the higher grade because I'm not partnered and they're still only testing it for the AV1. So I'm like, yeah, I don't have to feed the meter. I have to feed shit to the meter, Dave. Dave M984, I don't have to do nothing. No. Anyways, we're back. That irks the hell out of me, man. This has become a bigger problem over the last 3 weeks. Last 3 weeks. And I swear to God, if it's Twitch fucking around, I'm going to be very salty about it. Don't fuck with my ability to earn. I'm not fucking with your ability to earn. Don't fuck with mine. Is this Twitch's way of telling Canadians that we're not welcome on the platform or some shit? That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like it is. Hey, you're not welcome here. Get out. Get lost. Get F. Just did my first run in ETS2 since January. Nice. All right, well, we're going to get back into this. This just unfortunately was unexpected that Twitch decided to bounce me off, and in doing so crashed YouTube out as well. And honestly, I don't think that's the way it should be. If I'm multi-streaming, and I've had it before where it was like, Twitch dumped out for whatever reason, but there was no problem on YouTube. So the fact that this actually, whatever Twitch did to bounce my connection, which it, by the way, it was bounced. The fact that it actually affected YouTube bothers me. Because it shouldn't have. In any way, shape, or form. All right. Should not have, but here we are. And it, really? An ad? Oh, you mother trucker. All right, well, remember this is where this crashed last time we were driving, so we're gonna hopefully not have the game crash again. If it does, it does. And unfortunately, not much I can do about that, but I hope it doesn't. I'm definitely gonna have to adjust the mirrors and everything for American Truck now as well. Head tracking seems to be a lot better for American Truck though, so I'll take that as a win. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I was just adjusting volume for music in game. Man, ultra wide is definitely an experience. This is definitely an experience. Man, that frame time's kind of crap right now, though. All right, we're just gonna cruise along here at a nice and even, 25 mile per hour right now. Oh, god damn. Jesus. All right, well, wait, do I have... I don't. Okay, that's fine. All right. We'll do that. There we go. Okay, now you guys can see at the top of the screen what we're doing. Sorry about the crash. It was unexpected and very unpleasant, but that wasn't my PC. It wasn't either PC. It wasn't the streaming PC or the gaming rig that crashed. It wasn't even OBS. It was Twitch bounced me off for whatever reason when they shouldn't have, which again, fuck you, Twitch. Listen, you're supposed to be on our side as content creators. Like, stop being a dick. Clancy, do your goddamn job. Fix it. When you start fucking with my ability to earn a living, that's when I get salty. I follow the rules. I keep my nose clean. I don't breach terms of service. Please do not screw with my ability to earn a living. Okay? Whatever you've got going on your network, fix it. Please, for the love of God, fix it. And yes, I am invoking the ire and possible wrath of the Twitch gods. But I mean, like, like, let's be honest here. Like, all Twitch heard from that rant was more testing and production that fucks everyone. I hate that you're probably right on that. I hate that you're right on that. All right, so I definitely am going to have to adjust mirrors. I'm gonna have to adjust FOV on this a little bit. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to adjust mirrors and FOV. All right, we're gonna go a little wide. So far so good. Yeah, well, and the thing is though is freaking, yeah, everyone already knows Twitch only caters to big time streamers that get 5-6 figure viewers. Us common folk just rounding error. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, you're not wrong. I mean, the thing is though, is there was a time where I was, you know, like initially before I ended up moving, before the split between my, you know, my ex and I mean, we were hovering around, like, we were on the up here on this channel. We were on the up where we were averaging, like, you know, between 50 and 60 viewers, and we're getting closer. We were creeping closer and closer to partner. Now, you know, like, that's almost 4 years ago at this point now, but 4 years? Yeah, because that was 2020. Or no, 2021, sorry. Right, so, I mean, but I think that fall off was a lot in part because my attitude towards a lot of things changed. They lowered the, so you have to have, no, well, not really. Or did they do it again? Because at that point in time, I had to have 75 concurrent viewers for a 90-day period at that point. They lowered it again, huh? Interesting. And see, the thing is though, is all partner does now is partner just gives me the check mark at this point. The difference between what I have now and a partner is just the check mark. There's really no perk to being partner other than the fact that you, like, there's very little on the back end anymore that being a partner gives you an advantage over like this channel here. Well, no, that's not entirely true. I can't get front page, right? I also don't get access to front page. So I'll never be a spotlight streamer unless I was partnered. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that or not. But if you're not a spotlight, like if you're not a partnered streamer, you don't get spotlight. It is what it is, right? Like, in all honesty, I would love by this point, like, I've been doing this for almost 10 years. Ow. Oh my God. And the funny thing is, it is far easier to get eyes on YouTube, which, even as a live streamer on YouTube, it's still easier to grow on that platform than it is on Twitch, which is ridiculous. Now, the one thing I will say about YouTube is it does favor specifically created shorter form content, which is a shame. Because long form streamed content you shouldn't be penalized. You know what I mean? Just because you prefer I prefer the live format. I prefer the in the moment, right? Get back into streaming if only on the weekends. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I fully, you guys already know, I fully encourage a lot of people that if you're already playing the game, streaming it's not really that far of a stretch. It's not for everyone though, because you've got to be able to, like, there are times where even now I find it very difficult to have conversation because it requires, hey Nuts Life, it requires like somebody to have a conversation with, right? Okay, so you uploaded your first YouTube video in nearly 2 years. How's it doing? Like, how is it doing, like, overall, like, view-wise, I guess? So I have a question for you, Sleepy. Do you tag your stuff? Like, do you actually go through and add like specific YouTube tags? And have you done the research into what tags work for what kind of content? Because that is actually huge. That's the one thing, SEO. Yeah, SEO is huge, man. If you don't tag, if videos aren't tagged, they generally don't do well, right? Unfortunately. That's something, even for the live stream, like even because I stream on both platforms, streaming on Twitch and streaming on YouTube. For YouTube, I still have to actually input to live stream. There's still tags because it turns into a VOD afterwards, right? So yeah, that's the one thing I always go back and look. And sometimes the one thing I've actually learned is sometimes you have to go back and either add tags or tweak the tags. And sometimes sometimes you have to go in and even like change the title, right? It's kind of crazy. Like, YouTube is very intricate in how it functions on the back end. All right, so while we're sitting here for a couple of minutes, we're gonna do this. Nuts Life, how's your day? I'm gonna go to 75, move that seat back a bit. We're gonna move over. Yep. Okay. All right. Let's adjust the mirrors. Okay. I mean, I guess it'll work. We'll see. It was just like that tiny minor little tweak, right? There, fix it. Nice. Now, I don't know about you, Sleepy, but I know for YouTube specifically, I actually use an extension for the browser called vidIQ. To fully unlock it, obviously you have to pay for it, which I don't do. I just use what they allow for free. I've actually found that it helps considerably. There's also TubeBuddy, but for whatever reason, TubeBuddy doesn't seem to be working so much. So it's vid, V-I-D, I-Q, all one word. TubeBuddy sounds, yeah, it does. But whatever reason, I tried it for a while too, because it has a free component, but again, just like vidIQ, you generally end up having to pay for it. And I was just like, I don't know, you know. But it sometimes will give recommendations on like video titles or tags and stuff, like tagging the like for your video tags and stuff like that, right? And it'll actually give you a checklist of things to do to actually increase the viability of the video and how it gets seen, which is kind of cool. All right, well, so we started with Euro Truck Simulator 2. We're into American Truck Simulator now. It is what it is. And if you're watching over on YouTube, I don't know, because the YouTube stream crashed out because of Twitch. So I don't know if it's like what the latency is like over there for chat or anything. So if you guys are chatting and I don't respond immediately, please be patient. It could be that it just YouTube defaulted because it just I got everything back up and running and it just instantly started a new stream. So if you're watching over on YouTube, apologies if you're not able to, like, if it's taking a long time for you to chat or what have you. So you can thank Twitch and their ever wonderful frickin' network of bullshittery on a Tuesday. So we started with Euro Truck Simulator 2. As you can see, we're doing everything with an ultra wide screen now, 3440 by 1440. And the one thing I've actually come to realize is that ultra wide is really nice, by the way. It's great fun. It's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take time to tweak games and get them set. Ooh, a game we have. Okay, so the two trucking sims I've already done. So Euro Truck and American Truck. So we moved on to American Truck just to, again, get some driving done. You know, have a little bit of fun. I've already got things set up for Star Citizen. I think we'll do that at the end of the week. We'll do that for Friday. With the ultra wide. I'm really looking forward to doing Star Citizen on the ultra wide at the end of the week. I've already dabbled with a couple of games last night after I got the screen set up. But the one thing that I'm actually kind of looking forward to, words are hard, maybe looking at DCS World. Microsoft Flight Sim is no longer installed on my PC. I reclaimed the 1 terabyte of drive space that my Flight Sim 2020 was taking up. I do not own 2024. I actually removed my name because I was sitting there in the queue waiting and it just kept showing as requested, but there was no answer. So I just removed myself from the list. And I haven't actually bothered to buy it just because it's $169 fucking for Flight Sim 2024. I mean, if you're gonna buy Flight Sim, you might as well, you know, go big or go home, right? Like get the freaking deluxe version. Don't get the standard version because you're basically neutering your gameplay. My most viewed video has 330-ish. Yeah, I've got a couple that are a few thousand for views from my most viewed. No, but a game that I would actually really like to, I think I want to dive into on the ultra wide, DayZ. I want to do DayZ on an ultra wide or like Armory Forger. Ooh, Daisy or Armor Reforger on an ultra wide. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. That sounds lit AF. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, we're gonna have to check out Forza 5 now. We're gonna have to check out Forza 5 on the ultra wide. Maybe do some rally. Maybe a Racer 5. I'm gonna take a look at the information packet that was sent to me through email for Wreckfest 2, which apparently hits early access on March 20th. So that's pretty cool. We might dive back into Test Drive Unlimited, Solar Crown. Might have to take a look at the Crew Motorfest because they just entered, what was it? Season 6 for the Crew Motorfest, which is like, how does that work? Is it like, is a season only like 2 months in Motorfest? Is that how that works? Because that's how it feels like it works. What am I doing for fuel, by the way? Oh, okay, we're 3/4 of a tank. We're good. We got plenty of fuel. Where in the fuck are we that the highway's flooded? I know I'm in Mexico, but goddamn. Sheesh. And it's a restoration of an F-350. Why are we hill stopping, you dickhead? I can't back up, bro. Get your ass moving. There we go. Easy, easy. I had to clutch dump it. Freaking donut. What the? Oh, come on, man. There we go. Oof. Sheesh. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 car AI. Engine go burr. Yeah, kind of. A little bit. A little bit. Engine go burr a little bit. We've still got 9 hours of driving, by the way, chat. I knew I was taking this pretty deep into Mexico, but god damn. Okay, the one thing is I can now look out the passenger side. I can look at the passenger side and still keep my eyes on the road because of the ultra wide. I can look out, pan the camera with the head tracking, and still keep my eyes on the road. It's like driving in real life now. Okay, actually, you know what? If that's repairs right in front of us, we're gonna repair there. One eye this way, one eye that way, kind of, yeah, that sounds about right. Yep, we're gonna repair right here. Damn straight. Recommendations, let's go. Giggity. We're going to confirm. Okay, new tires. Yay, they're gonna let me out. Let's go. All right. Okay, so that's... I'm definitely gonna have to adjust the color and the color and brightness on this. It's super freaking dark on my screen, and I have the auto dimming turned off because I don't want. I found the auto dimming on higher end like 1440p and up screens, unless it's an OLED, it ruins. Because you can see the dimming zones, because they dim in square blocks. They don't dim individual pixels. They use local dimming, and it's like blocks. And you can see the blocks, and it's freaking, oh man, it is so obnoxious. So I actually turn auto dimming off because it's terrible. On a standard LCD or LED panel, it's terrible. If you're dealing with an OLED, OLEDs are different with the auto dimming zones because it actually dims individual pixels. LED screens do not. They do, their zone is square chunks across the entire screen. So it does it by chunks. And it's the most goddamn obnoxious effect I've ever seen, especially if you're a gamer. It's terrible on games. All right, so yeah, 8 hours? Yeah, 8 hours. Still got some time ahead of us, but we're already way past the point that the game crashed last time we were doing this run, so that's actually a good thing. If you're just coming back in, apologies for the crash. Couldn't do anything about it. It's 100% on Twitch. For whatever reason, they decided to bounce the actually refuse connection from OBS for whatever fucking stupid reason. And in turn, it crashed the encoder out on the YouTube stream, so, which was fun. It's always fun when it's the actual service you're connected to that caused the problem, and not hardware or software. Yeah, frame times are good though, so that's solid. Punta Prieta? Prieta? Punta Prieta. I mean, we are only doing 1920 through here, so... Oh my god, what kind of a... Okay, here's a question. Why are the speed limits so low in a lot of these Mexican towns? Is this so people can run after the vehicle? I'm asking, like, is this so freaking cartel members can, like, run you down on foot? Sounds ignorant, but I'm legitimately asking because this seems a little sketch. There's no reason why I should be driving through town at 19 miles an hour or 17 miles an hour. Like, this is slow. I could walk faster. This is not safe. Actually, you know what? We're going in here. Screw this. It might sound ignorant, and I understand that, but trust me, I'm asking legitimately because there is no goddamn reason that you should be driving at below 20 mile per hour in an urban area. Okay? None. Oh, come, are you kidding me? As I'm going to literally stop and sleep wherever this... No, I don't care. Eat my entire back end. Eat my ass. That works. Gave me what I wanted. It gave me what I wanted. There you go. You know what? I'm not worried about the cops down here. I'm more worried about getting hijacked. So I'm just gonna step on it. Screw this noise. Yep. Nope. I am not going slow through here. I have places to be. And I have cargo to take care of. So negative Ghost Rider. We're just gonna freaking Rambo our asses through this. Let's go. Let's freaking go, baby. All right. It is 5:45 a.m. We're back on the road. We've still got 7 hours and 54 minutes of driving ahead of us. Not real time, chat. Not real time. Alrighty. By the way, I am sweating my butt off right now. What's the temperature out? Oh. 16 degrees Celsius. Well, that explains it. Especially considering I have the window open. And don't you one-eye this way, one-eye that. That, by the way, that emote freaks me out. The derp, that derp emote kind of freaks me out, Sleepy. I'm just going to say that right now. Freaks me out just a little bit. Folks, if you're just joining us, welcome. Hello. I hope you're well. I know some of you are only here for Euro Truck, and here's the question I have to ask you. Why do so many more people prefer Euro Truck Simulator 2 to American Truck Simulator? Why do more people prefer Euro Truck to American Truck? And I feel like that is a legitimate question. And that goes for whether you're watching on YouTube or on Twitch. Why do more people seem to prefer Euro Truck Simulator 2 to American Truck? Myself personally, I actually prefer American Truck over Euro Truck. Personal preference is American Truck. Now, I am not American. I am Canadian. Most of the areas in the U.S. I have never visited in real life. But I'll be honest, I actually generally find that the driving in American Truck feels more engaging from an environmental perspective. Like just looking at it like the mountains and the hills and, you know, the rolling plains and everything. I actually personally just think that American Truck visually is better from an open world driving perspective than I find that everything is too crushed in and too close in Euro Truck, and there's not enough open space. Does that make sense? Why do I have to? I don't want to go through here. Oh, come on, man. We're like, what is this? You're gonna hook me for more money? Hi, T-Vale, welcome back. Sheesh. Oh boy. Oh, my eye. T-Vale, how was your Tuesday so far? That goes the same for anybody who's hanging out right now, whether you're on YouTube or Twitch. How's your Tuesday? Are you working on anything interesting? Are you yourself playing anything that you find, you know, fun and engaging? Like, what games currently have your attention? 37 miles per hour out here. You have got to be kidding me. There's nothing out here. Why are we driving so slow? No drive this slow. There's no reason. He's not that, like, come on. I gotta say, I'm enjoying the experience of the big old freaking ultra wide screen. Definitely a very unique experience. I also do rather like the fact that the chat window off on my left hand side of the screen and the camera are not blocking as much of the gameplay now. Now all I have to do is I'm gonna have to move. I have to move some of the elements around. But the nice thing is I actually like the fact that the bar up at the top isn't blocked. I need to do something about that. That visually needs to be better. Either bigger or better. I don't know. Maybe bigger and better. Something that just seems more engaging. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, we're passing. We are passing this person. We're getting by this. You're going too slow for my liking. We're speeding up. We are definitely speeding up. We got places to be. Oh! Fudge. I should know better than to try to pass before we get to the top, before we get to the crest of a hill. That is on me.
Identify yourself, program.
203 Gaming, thank you so much for throwing down the follow. Appreciate it. Happy Tuesday to you. All right, let's... What do we got going on here? Bahia Tortugas. Happy Tuesday to you as well. So we're down in Mexico, thanks to the Reforma map, and we're hauling nuts. Yes. Big old chunky load o' nuts for XPO. Because, you know, why not nuts? Oh, you dirty mother sucker. You dirty bitch. Might as well put the windows down. Might as well. Yeah, no, the Reforma map is really nice. And the, you know, with the Reforma map, it adds, you know, you get the addition of the Sierra Nevadas for California and everything. So it really does add kind of some really nice additional driving. And then you throw in Pro Mods Canada, and short of having Alaska added in, and the rest of British Columbia for that matter, you've got a lot of driving just on the West Coast alone. I don't have anything outside of, like, for map mods, I don't have anything outside of Reforma and Pro Mods. I don't use C2C or Canada Dream. I actually just find there's too much copy paste on those two maps, so I don't generally enjoy the experience. And again, like, I understand for a lot of people, though, they love C2C. They love adding in Canada Dream because it adds a lot more variability in the driving, and that's fine. Yeah, it's been I tried C2C, and it was just, there was something about the monotony of the copy pasta, the way the towns were built out and everything, that it just, it got boring really fast, unfortunately. And I know my experience is not indicative of everyone else's either, so, like, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not dunking on the map mod because I didn't enjoy it. So I know people, like, they've put a lot of work into it. They've got time into it, and I understand that. It's just, it's not for me, you know what I mean? And if you're one of, like, for anybody who's watching, whether you're on YouTube or on Twitch, if you're one of those people that enjoy C2C and Canada Dream, fuck, play the game the way you want to, right? Enjoy the title. Have fun with it, right? You want to mod the game the way you want to mod the game? Give her. That's the beauty of both American Truck and Euro Truck Simulator 2. It is your personalized experience that makes or breaks the game for you, right? Yeah, and so I don't know about yourself, 203. I know myself personally, I find that I am content to wait for SCS to give us the DLCs. They're getting faster at state releases for American Truck. So I'm very content to just wait for them to give us this, like, add the states in. You know what I mean? And we're getting into a point now where a lot of the states are going to be smaller states, so we're probably going to see, like, 2 states combined together. And just allow them to do their work and give it to us. I'm not in a rush. There's still a lot to drive. You add Reforma, you add Pro Mods Canada, and that's all you need. There is so much to do. So many places to just drive to and investigate. You know, drop things off. And Reforma, I will give the Reforma team their due. They are good at what they've added. They focused, right? They focused in on, like, Mexico and the Sierra Nevadas. And I think that focus is what actually leads to the overall quality of the mod. Whereas I think when you go too broad scope, you've got too much to cover, and it doesn't give you a chance to dial in on the small details that a lot of people are actually looking for. Yeah, so this, literally yesterday, last night I set up the 34-inch ultra wide, and I'm enjoying it. I know I've still got to tweak some things. My head tracking needs a little bit of tweaking because I use a Tobii Eye Tracker 5. And I've got to tweak my FOV a little bit and everything, but yeah, this is a recent, going from a 27-inch, you know, 1440p screen, high refresh screen, to an ultra wide is 34-inch ultra wide is a trip. It's the FOV. It's actually the field of view that throws me off a little bit yet. It's going to take some time to get used to that. I'm looking for, because we already checked out Euro Truck Simulator 2 earlier in the stream. We're doing American Truck now. I'm definitely going to have to spend some time with like Daisy. We're gonna have to. I know I want to spend a little bit of time with Arma Reforger on an ultra wide, see how it scales out. The end of the week, gonna be jumping back into some Star Citizen. Any kind of simulator, I feel like, is going to really be, it's going to be beneficial to have the ultra wide. Like simulators really sort of, this is where, you know, this is where sim racing or sim gaming in general, ultra wides really kind of come into their place. Yeah, it is so crazy that, like, I can now turn my head to look at the mirror and still see the freaking road. And see the mirror and the road now. I don't have to, like, crank my head off to the side and then not be able to see the road at the same time to check my mirror, so I'm pretty happy about that. Actually, this is really, really nice. It's very nice. I'm liking it. YouTube, how are you guys liking the extra ultra wide screen goodness over there? You guys enjoying this experience, or do you hate it? I mean, be fair, be honest. You don't like it, you don't like it, right? Like I can't force you. I'm not holding you here at gunpoint. I'm not some kind of cruel, you know, freaking kidnapper. I'm a Canadian, okay? I'm not a kidnapper. I've been on 32s for years and would have had a hard time not running with them. I just hate trying to yeah, and so thankfully doing the ultra wide resolution wasn't too bad for the capture card. Only because it's I'm the second PC, my streaming PC, I run the Elgato 4K Pro, the newest version. So it does up to like 8K 60 FPS if I wanted to, but it actually has a native 3440 by 1440 resolution that it picks up. So I didn't even realize it was a thing, but it's built in, and I'm like, all right, cool, I'll roll with it, let's go. So changing things around wasn't so bad, but yeah, doing 32, like 332s and trying to span that would be really difficult. I see. Like, I can't imagine that being easy to set up. I had thought about, and that was something actually, I had thought about building a specific, like a rig, because I love racing. I love flight. You know, stuff like Star Citizen, Elite Dangerous, DCS World, Microsoft Flight Sim, but then, you know, Euro Truck and American Truck, iRacing, Assetto Corsa. I love doing that stuff, and I'd always thought about setting up, like, getting like 343-inch screens, 4K screens, and then setting up like a triple screen setup specifically for the wheel and building a rig for that. But when I started pricing it out, I realized that it just wasn't feasible. I was like, okay, you know what? Like it was, and I don't, in where I currently live, I don't have the space for something like that, because I live in a 2-bedroom apartment with a buddy of mine, right? So we're roommates, and I have 100 square feet, which is my bedroom and my streaming studio. So trying to build an additional rig just to do the sim racing and the driving and everything for the, like, building an actual proper rig is way too much, right? Yeah, exactly. Like, I measured it out. I would have to get rid of my bed. I'd have to get rid of my dresser, you know. I'm not sleeping. I am 52 fucking years old. I am not sleeping on a goddamn couch. It's not happening, okay? It was one thing when I moved in here, you know, 3.5 years ago, when my ex and I split, right? And having to move an hour and a half south from, you know, my kids and everything but you know what? The guy's family, he had the space. He's like, hey, you know, like, My second room is yours if you want it. I'm like, sure. Right, like it's just a roof over my head, and I wasn't turning that down. And then, you know, I'm forever gonna appreciate the guy for it. But I got in here and I'm looking around. I'm like, okay, I still gotta be able to work. I gotta be able to stream. So I had to work with what I had. Trying to build something in here ain't happening. Right? No, exactly. Got to do what you got to do, right? Keep a roof over your head. Sometimes you downsize, you minimize, and you just move forward. And that's kind of how we ended up where we are today. Now that being said, sometime in the future, and there's no exact date on it, but sometime in the future, I will be moving. In with my current, like I'll be moving in with my current partner, and she's got a massive freaking condo that she lives in, so I'm gonna have a decent amount of space set aside in the basement that I'll be able to set everything up and set up a streaming area on top of also having like the home theater projector and everything going. So I'm kind of looking forward to that, because that in my head, I'm like, yo, production value, because I could set up multiple different cameras, do all sorts of crazy shit, and it's already green screened down there, right? So that's the cool thing, is it's already painted. It's like a built-in fucking green screen. So I'm like, let's go. Also, she's super cool and she's very supportive. So I mean, kind of lucked out. She's a gamer. She's a graphics designer. She's, you know, she enjoys the video games, and I'll be honest, I kind of want to do a stream where we get her into the rig and get her driving trucks or trying race cars, you know, getting her on the track in a Assetto Corsa Competizione or something. Get her sitting down in front of the wheel and let her try it out. I think that would be probably one of the coolest goddamn streams ever, right? Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's a lot harder than people think it is. Oh, whoa. What was that frame hitch back there? What was the frame hitch? Huh? What the hell was that bullshit? Hey, computer, you okay over there? Why is my GPU at 74 degrees Celsius? Ooh, my GPU's angry.
Program.
Yo, Eager Gaming, thank you so much. Is it Eager or Egger? I like getting names correct, if at all possible. Thank you for throwing down that follow, by the way. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm wondering about, okay. How is my GPU running that goddamn hot when I'm only using 55%? Yeah, GPU's a little, right the first time? Nice. I like it when I get things right the first time instead of stumbling over my freaking tongue. Welcome on in. Thanks for dropping the follow. Yeah, GPU's a little toasty. GPU, I mean, I am kind of sweating right now. It's a little warm in this room. It's a little toasty in here. Yes, GPU's, I think I'm gonna have to take the gaming rig out and blow some dust out of it and have a look at. I might have to, oh, it's about due for a repad and repaste. Fuck, it is that time of year. It's been 2 years since the last time I did pads and paste on it. It's about due. Oh, shit. Shiza. Oh, no, you don't. You're not getting away from me that easily, bro. We get around this bend, I'm passing your ass, bro. Oh, yeah. We're doing it. Oh, god damn it. Where the hell, bro? Monday to Friday. 5 days a week. Oh, well, I guess I shouldn't have been trying to... I was trying to race that dude and didn't realize this is where I'm supposed to be turning. Yep, Monday to Friday. Excuse me, phone. I'm glad Twitch is being nicer the second time around instead of punt me off the platform. Not gonna lie, that kind of pissed me off earlier. Twitch, do better. Yeah, so if you guys, for any of you who are joining, whether you're watching on YouTube or on Twitch, this is my full-time gig. I've been doing this for about a decade. This is how I earn my way through life. I entertain. I try to hopefully teach some sometimes terrible lessons, sometimes great lessons. I shit talk a lot. I'll be honest. Main reason why this is sort of the mainstay now is because I don't get a lot of contracts to do quality assurance testing for video games anymore. Kiddos got home. All right, listen, I understand that. I totally get that as a father of two, so cheers, 203. Have fun with your kiddos. We'll catch you here in the future. But yeah, that's the one thing. The one thing in recent years, I haven't gotten a lot of contract work for quality assurance testing from game devs, and a lot of it I think actually comes directly from the current landscape of game development, where everybody's just throwing things into early access rather than doing proper, you know, going through the actual role of doing proper in-house testing, doing proper quality assurance before releasing a title. They just throw it to the wind as early access. And I think early access, while early access has been a boon to a lot of independent developers, it's actually become a bit of a crutch for mainstream game dev studios and publishers, and it's become more of a detriment for them because they've stepped away from the tried and true that used to produce quality, and instead it just allows them to rake in money sooner. And that's a shame, because I honestly feel like it's actually hurting the gaming industry as a whole. And that, I don't want anyone to think that like this is me in any way, shape, or form trying to shit talk the idea of early access, because I feel like it has a place. But so does proper testing. Instead of relying on people to buy it and they get in or as early access to be your testers, because let's be honest, the majority of gamers who will purchase an early access title don't know how to go through the process of testing and filing bug reports, and they don't, like, most gamers don't actually understand what to look for, right? But the other thing I've noticed is there's this rising amount of review bombs, specifically through Steam, where someone has purchased an early access title, and then they review bomb it, but they're talking about the game as if it is a full release title. Full release game, not as an early access, right? So they're coming into it with the mindset that this is a 100% complete game, which it's not. Like if you purchase anything that is early access, you are then the tester. It is a beta, it is an alpha, it is not a complete title. It is not 100% feature complete. It's going to have problems, it's going to have bugs. And I think, again, that kind of then leans into the whole idea that like gaming's kind of gone a little downhill because of that, which is a shame, right? Like that's not how it should be, but here we are, unfortunately. And it really sucks, because I feel like it really, truly, that idea of early access has started to damage the reputation of some studios, top tier AAA studios that is, because they've kind of gotten lazy And rather than listening to their communities or paying someone to professionally like be their quality assurance, they're just like, yeah, we'll let the community test it and, you know, not give them any suite of tools in order to properly file bug reports or even show people this is how there's a procedure. Like sometimes I can remember doing stuff for Ubisoft in the past where I'd be standing in a corner. And this goes back to me doing stuff for the Splinter Cell game series and earlier into the Assassin's Creed series, where I'd be standing in a corner of a room because we found a hole in the textures where you could fall through, and being there for like an hour trying to replicate while the team is fixing the issue, trying to make sure and keep replicating the issue over and over and over and over and over, nonstop for hours on end. The thing is, though, is I know some people are like, well, you could use AI for that. Possibly, but the issue is I don't... Oh, fuck off. Are you kidding me? Come on, Twitch. Twitch, I swear to Christ. All right, hold on. Hold on. If you're on YouTube, we're still good. Yeah, YouTube still seems to be good. It's just Twitch that's being a dick. All right, 1 second. One second, hold on. What in the actual mother trucker? Okay, hold on. Okay, chat, refresh. Okay, chat, refresh. Holy Hannah. Jesus. All right, chat. Can you see me? Y'all see me again? Damn it. I swear to freaking Christ, Twitch. Get your shit together. Holy hell. If it does it again, it's because Twitch is being an asshole. Holy shit on a stick. Okay, YouTube, are you guys there? You're watching on... I mean, YouTube seems to still be up, so that's good. It's not... It is 100% a Twitch issue. The problem is when Twitch disconnects, it screws up the encoder. And that means I then have to restart OBS every fucking time. And then that screws up YouTube. God damn it. What a pain in the ass, man. Twitch, fix your fucking shit. Jesus. My stream is not crashing because of an internet issue. It is a Twitch issue. 100% a Twitch issue. It keeps telling me that I'm getting disconnected from their server. YouTube is still going, and Twitch shits the bed. Like, come on, Twitch. Get your shit together. And if you can't, then hire people who are more competent at the job. Like, come on. I've worked in like freaking, you know, freaking cloud and freaking network services. This is bullshit. I don't care about the, you know what? I'm past the point of caring about speeding violations. Get effed. I don't care. Insurgentis. Twitch, test it. Yeah, like don't do product testing when the vast majority of your streamers are online. That's terrible. You know what? I'm starting to think it's because I'm Canadian. I'm actually starting to believe that it's because I'm Canadian. Twitch is effing with me because I'm Canadian. I believe it. Why? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why did my frame rate go dip all of a sudden? What in the actual F is happening here? It was fine, and then all of a sudden, what is happening? What the hell? That's it. It's possessed. Oh, come on. Really? We just had an ad break, Twitch. Go fuck yourself. You money-grubbing fucking scumbags. Oh, by the way, speaking of money grubbing, point of contention. Remember how we had somebody who was super nice and gifted out 20 subscriptions to the channel yesterday? $20 subs were gifted out to the community yesterday by a very kind individual. You know, after Twitch took their cut, that was only $10 off of 20 subscriptions. Figure that one out. Figure that one out. Yeah, right? 20 subs. Twitch is only supposed to take 50% of the sub price. There is no way that those subscription equals $20. And you guys wonder why at this point I'm actually kind of more like down with the whole what's going on, like getting YouTube to grow. That's why. Because I think you're right. I think Twitch doesn't give a shit. I actually think Twitch doesn't care. And they're just like, yeah, no, get effed. You're a creator, we don't care. Which I quite frankly think that that's kind of some BS. Full stop. Yeah. Yeah. Costs over $100 to gift 20 tier 1 subs. $10. $10 is what it showed. It should be, yeah, if they're only taking 50%, it should have shown 50. At least minimum of 50, not 10. All right, so that was that one. 80 euros. Yeah. Right? So here's the thing. Let's do some quick maths here, okay? Let's do some quick maths, okay? Okay. 80 euro to USD. That'd be 87.55, right? So because again, being on Twitch, it's even the subscriptions, even subs are, wow, that is huge. So 87.55 divided by 2. That'd still be 40. It'd be, they'd round up, by the way. It'd be $43.78. I had someone ask them about the random disconnects. Yeah, I use Twitch Inspector. It's not an ISP issue either. I can guarantee that. You know what? Here, I'll even show you. So we'll do the waveform buffer bloat test first. By the way, it took a lot to actually reduce the buffer bloat. Okay, so we're just gonna let this run for you guys to see it. So this tests speed and latency, by the way. Now it takes a while for the test to actually warm up. That's my download speeds. And that's with shit active in the background. You notice the latency didn't increase? There was 0 increase in the latency. On upload or download. Buffer bloat is actually usually a bit of a problem, especially for latency in online gaming. So I've actually got both the streaming PC and the gaming rig done to reduce buffer bloat on both machines, right? So it's talking a lot more directly to every online services. Now this is a little low, but again, that's because right now doing the upload, I'm using a lot of upload to stream to both Twitch and YouTube. So that actually accounts for the difference here. But as you can see, latency did not increase under load. So this does speed test and latency testing. By the way, this is waveform, just Google search waveform buffer bloat test, and it'll actually give you this. There's a couple of really good YouTube videos that actually explain what buffer bloat is, how it affects your gaming, how it also affects like video streaming and things like that. At least for PC. Unfortunately, there's specialized routers you'd have to do to actually reduce it if you're like, say, if you're trying to use like a smart TV or something, you'd actually have to do it on the router side. But specifically for this, as again, like there's very little jitter, like 0.9 ms jitter on the download, right? 1.4 ms jitter on the unloaded, right? 0.7 ms jitter for the active upload, right? So this is the download and the upload, right? Like it's like, so it's one of those, it's kind of crazy when you think about it. Actually, hold on. I want to see if maybe Twitch has corrected this. I don't know. Let's check my my dashboard here. Nope. Gifted subs, $10.48. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Tier 1 subs, 21. $10.48. I can guarantee you that is not 50%. That's not 50%. So I don't know what Twitch is doing, but they're fucking around hard and they're screwing. And here's the thing, if the only thing that they're worried about at this point is their top tier, top 1% of streamers, they're going to end up pissing a lot, and I mean a lot, of streamers off on this platform. A lot. Right, and it doesn't make any sense, but there we are, right? So okay, let's, you know what, I got an idea. I'm not even gonna change, I'm not gonna change the category at this point, but I just I wanna try something here. Fuck off, god damn it. I went from actually having a pretty good day to being very salty. And I wish that I could apologize for that, but it's chat, it's not your fault. It's not anything over on YouTube. It's not chat's fault at all. It is 100% on Twitch as a platform. I'm like, this problem has gotten worse. Not better, worse. And it shouldn't be this way. But here we are. Now, you might notice the cinematics in this aren't ultra wide. They're not geared to ultra wide. The game is, but this part is not. I have not changed category. I probably should, shouldn't I? Hold on. Let's one more category flip here. All right, we're gonna. I will do this. It's not modded, so I gotta remove that too. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, that is a lot of screen, by the way. That's a lot of screen. Holy crap. Yeah, wide boy. That is a very wide viewing range, by the way. Holy God. Oh, there we go. Woo! That's super wide. All right, is this working? Nope. Why is it that when I want to use... You know, I'd love working indicators in this. That'd be fantastic, you know? Must be a player. I'm like, man, that's something. That's spicy. How's our frame rate doing? Okay. I'm all right with this. Okay, this is definitely a completely different experience now. Ultra wide screen for Forza, different experience. That camera view, I just picture someone leaning over their dashboard, holding onto the steering wheel for dear life go-kart style. Oh, God damn it. Okay, well, too late. Screwed that up. Woo! Ooh! Ooh! Whoa! 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 The cobble's kind of throwing us around a bit, isn't it? Go-kart style? Well, I'm not getting any of the weird image ghosting, so that's a bonus. Figured might as well. Oh yeah, no, the filters I'm using are definitely the way to go. Holy God, that looks so much better. Whoa. That was a little rough. Okay, so Twitch is being twitchy and being a complete doorknob about things. I don't care about that. It's nice to actually be able to see in the rearview mirror, though. All right, so something I feel like we need to do. Whoa. Wait a minute. Message center. Okay, cool. All right, so this is actually supposed to be, yes, I want to return to solo. Thank you. Not a terrible driving experience in widescreen from the interior anyways. This is pretty good. I gotta say, this ain't that bad. Not too shabby. Ultra wide in-cab view. Pretty decent experience with Whoa, easy. Yeah, so my handbrake's not working. Every single freaking time it dumps the handbrake out. Yeah, every single time. All right, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Press this hill. We'll worry about that. Whoa, horsey. Shh. I've got a horse for you. I've got a horse for you. Don't you worry none. Whoa. Oh, there goes the horse. We broke the horse, chat. Dad broke the horse. So even this view actually, oh, see, this is almost similar to triple screen setup. Whoa. Come on now. Really? I mean, okay, that's, you know what? That's fair. That is fair. I can't fault anybody for that. It will buff out. Hey, don't you start with me, TVL.
I beg you.
So, I don't know what's going, like I said, I don't know what's going on with Twitch overall, like platform-wise, why they're being skint on their cut for subscriptions that are gifted out, or what the heck is going on with any of that. And it's a shame because I've always really, truly appreciated anybody who gifts subscriptions, because you're not only helping me out, but you're helping out others, right? Like you're being kind to others by throwing down gifted subscriptions. But it's kind of at the point where I can't in good conscience justify anybody gifting subscriptions to the channel at this point. Not if, like, out of 20 gifted subs yesterday, only $10? Like, come on. You've got to be kidding me. There is no goddamn way. No freaking way. That means that Jay Sedic paid all that money to not only help people out in the community, right, by gifting those subscriptions to community members, but it's also helping support me as a streamer. But the issue is that it works out to 50 cents a subscription. That's not right. That's not right in any way, shape, or form, right? Oh, I'm definitely gonna be yelling at Twitch about that. Are you kidding me? I'm not letting that one slide. That's ridiculous. Okay, we're gonna knock that cactus over here. I'm going to fiddle around with some stuff here. Just give me a minute. We're gonna turn some music back on though. Okay, hold on. Oh God. And it's a shame because, like, if somebody is nice enough to spend that kind of money to gift 20 subscriptions to a channel, number one, the person that gifted those subs wants to get the value for it, for helping out their favorite content creator. I'm sorry, my throat's dry. But also, the streamers, like, as a streamer on Twitch, we've been told over and over and over and over and over repeatedly that Twitch only takes 50% of sub revenue. But that obviously is not true. Okay, so I'm going to... Okay, I want that. That's not doing anything for you guys, but that's definitely doing something for me. Okay, I'm going to put that back to the default of 12. I'm just changing the... Okay, we'll set that. I don't know how that is for you guys. We'll set that to fastest MBR. Low input lag is off. Okay, yep. See, this isn't going to affect anything for you guys, but it definitely will for me. AOS, Cinema. Oh my God, dynamic contrast. Wow, that is... You know what? I'm gonna turn dynamic contrast on for a bit. Cause holy, did that make a difference? Sheesh, I can see shit now. Okay. I mean, it still looks pretty good for you guys, but it was looking really washed out and super dark for me. Now it's not. Oh my God, that's so much brighter. Woo! Woo! I can see now. I can see clearly now. The rain has gone. Oh, that's better. This Audi's a little, it's a little slidey. Yeah, that, of course that's easy. You see that thing? It's a freaking boat. Excuse me? No. Is it just me, or does anybody else here also wish that we had a little bit of, like, either head tracking or eye tracking for Forza? So if you're in cab like this, you can just sort of, like, look at your mirrors. We're heading down to the coast, by the way. Tried to take care of a car payment for the month, and even the GM website is proper effed. Is there a backbone service down somewhere? Is Cloudflare having issues again? Ooh, our hood's looking a little rough. Oh boy. That hood's looking a little rough, bro. Okay, this looks much better. I went, you guys couldn't see it because the capture card doesn't capture that, but I went into the OSD for the ultra wide screen and adjusted a couple of things. By the way, turn 10, Forza developers, please listen. We need more traffic, more realistic traffic on the roads, please. Listen. This driving is made for babies, okay? The races are fun, but need more traffic. Game world, open world driving needs to feel more lived in. Please. For the love of all things holy. Oh, why am I at 98%? Oh my God. Okay, this is where fiddling, now we have to get into the fiddling around with settings. Why 83 FPS? You know what, can I not have that? No, I don't want a variable. Oh God, okay, so I'm gonna have to actually lock this. I'm gonna set that to short. Full screen on. Okay. Vertical. Vert sync. No. LAA. Sharpness is 0.6. Okay. Multi-sample. Anti-aliasing. I'm not, as you guys can see, I'm not using DLSS or FSR or any of that crap. Chase cam. Driver cam. Max out at 55. Dashboard cam. I'm gonna drop that down a little bit. This is something else I wish we had better control over, is that hood cam. Actually, let's drop that down to 60. Bumper cam. Put that to 62. Let's save that. Okay, let's go to graphics. Shadow quality. Okay, we'll put that to, from, yeah, we're gonna do ultra. We'll do ultra. Extreme. Star quality. We'll drop that down to ultra. Lens effects. Put that to high. Shader quality to ultra. Ultra. Save. Okay. We'll restart the game. So I don't know what's going on specifically with Twitch, but they're definitely being kind of pricks about things. All right, let's see how far does the camera go. Oh, look, my head cut off. Okay, well, we don't want a cut off head. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm definitely getting a little perturbed though overall with just Twitch in general. What in the F just happened? What in the fuck is actually going on here? What's wrong with Twitch? I have been kicked specifically off of Twitch, not YouTube, Twitch. My connection to Twitch has been dumped by their end 3 fucking times today. Also, Raider, you were here when we were gifted 20 subs yesterday. Twitch only takes 50% of sub revenue. Now, 20 subscriptions is at $5 a subscription, about $100. $10. $10. Not $50. $10. That's a problem. I don't know what Twitch's game is. but it's getting really, really hard to support the platform. Because here's the thing, I'm not the only person who's been having this problem with Twitch. As a streamer on the streaming side, I am not the only streamer who has had this issue with Twitch kicking our connections. Yeah, and only got $10. Now, the split between Twitch and a streamer is 50-50. They take 50% of the sub, streamer gets 50% of the sub. Yeah. Oh, I'm aware. I'm aware. My math can still math. To say that I'm a little iffy about that, a little miffed, understatement. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I actually don't know. I couldn't tell you if I wanted to, because I don't actually know how that worked out. So there's that, right? But then, again, being disconnected specifically from Twitch, YouTube's kept going. But Twitch has bounced me off the network. And it's not an internet connection issue. So I don't know what's causing the issue, but it's becoming a big-ass problem. All right, so we're back in Forza now that I've restarted the game. After making some settings changes. Whoop, whoop. Oh, whoa. Scheiße. 100%. Hi, Twitch. MS, how are you doing, dude? I had to comment on your... Been making me mad? Yeah, 100% been making me mad. Hi, Zool. Yeah, I know. Trust me, MS. Now, I mean, you were mentioning you're having problems with bots, right? Like trying to hawk stolen freaking graphics and shit for emotes and everything. By the way, welcome to Ultra Wide Territory, Zool. Live with a cigar. Ooh, nice choice. What kind of cigar are you puffing away on there, sir? I'm a little jealous. I could totally go for a stogie right about now. Heck yeah. Right? Yes. Oh, God, I could go for a cigar. Oh, my God, yes. Theft and random kick. Yep. Oof. Theft and random kicks, yeah. No, I don't know what's going on with Twitch specifically as a platform, but they're pissing a lot of creators off, and it's a shame. Oh, no. Do you think you got whatever Libra had? Or do you think it's just like seasonal? Oh yeah, that's so much better. Look at that ultra wide screeniness. Look at the ultra wide beauty this is. Oh my God, this is so good. Oh. Whoa! Jesus, bud. What are you doing, bud? Could be seasonal. I honestly hope that it's just a seasonal thing and not so much like, because getting sick is always sucks, especially when the weather starts getting nice. Whoa! Yo, do you mind not freaking trying to drive into my face? Freaking cock gobbler. Oh, come on. Really? Nope, that's not what I wanted. I need to change the horn on this. I don't know what the hell that's all about, but that is terrible. That was absolute crap. Okay, we're heading to the coast because I want to see a sunset in ultra wide goodness, okay? So we're going to drive down to the Mexican coast. The West Coast, so we can watch the sunset together in ultra wide goodness, okay? God damn, this is pretty. Oh, okay. Whoa. Excuse me, sir. Now, this might seem nitpicky, but hear me out. A complaint that I currently have. So, we're going to pull off to the side of the road here, right? Put it into neutral. I'm still spinning the wheel. Yes. That bugs the ever-loving hell out of me. Don't half-ass driving animation like that. Never, ever, ever. The biggest mistake you can make in any driving game, even if it's just an arcade driver, is not do full rotation animation for steering. Doesn't matter if people are playing on a controller. They want to see the wheel actually turn. And they want to see people's hands moving across the wheel. Not, you turn 90 degrees and that's as far as the wheel goes. Cars don't operate like that. It throws people out. Details. Small little detail stuff like that. And adding the extra animation really wouldn't have taken that much extra time. Yeah, that's F1. You sneeze and the car goes sideways. That's how F1 cars work, right? It doesn't work like that in a, you know, in a freaking Audi. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Well, I definitely don't have a racing wheel on. And yes, I am actually using the clutch, and I am properly shifting, so, well, you guys can see me using the shifter. Now, you guys probably notice I do actually have the map on right now. I actually have mine set to clutch because I like using the clutch. I don't like just shifting without the clutch. It's unnatural. If I was using the paddle shifters, yeah, clutchless makes sense, but you can actually set it to utilize the clutch. Not really. I could feel it in the wheel, that and plus I hit somebody, but it doesn't really do it well. See the clutch pop? Like I actually have it set to utilize the clutch for a reason, because if you're drifting, and by the way, I'm by no means a fantastic drifter, but if you're drifting, you want to be able to clutch pop. You want to be able to pop the clutch. You want to be able to pop the, like a little clutch pop if you're doing drifting. Sometimes you just got to give it a quick little kick, right? I'm a terrible drifter, by the way. absolute worst fucking drifter ever. But I like to dabble. I like to explore and... Oh my... Okay. Okay. We're just gonna cut across here and we're just gonna drive out on the beach, okay? And we're gonna sit here and we're gonna enjoy this ultra-wide, beautiful sunset together. Okay? This is how we're gonna end the day, chat. With this stunning freaking view. Look at this. Is that not absolutely gorgeous? And then I go and ruin it with my freaking mouse. That is stunning. Uh, 43, it's a 43:18 aspect ratio. $43.18. So it is a considerably like a huge difference comparative to 16:9. So this is a 3440 by 1440p screen. Some specs refer to it as 21:9, but if you actually do the math for aspect ratio, that's not correct. 43:18 is actually correct. God, that... Okay. Zool, this is why I like games like this. It's just... virtual scenery like this. This is stunning. It's very pretty, yes. And by the way, the cars aren't screaming in this either. These are normal cars. This isn't like watching Ken Block the other night. Okay, the sand is a little... Okay, the sand can screw off, though. The sand sucks. It's not 21.8. No, it's... No, nor 21... No, it is not 21.9. It's 43 by 18. Not 21.9. If you do the math to calculate aspect ratio, 3440 by 1440p is actually 43 by 18. It's 43, it's a 43 to 18 ratio. Yep, mathematically 4318 is correct. Yeah, but that's the thing is, if you look in game menus, American Truck and Euro Truck are a perfect example of this. The aspect ratio, because they've calculated the ratio correctly for ultra wide, is 4318. Because 21.9, here's the problem. If it shows 21.9 in the menu, it actually doesn't stretch out properly. You get a weird stretching out on the edges of the screen. So developers are actually use the proper math to correctly design and develop for proper aspect ratio. You don't get the weird stretching off on the sides of the screen. Okay, the lighting over here is, oh my God, this is pretty. Holy crap. There is so much more going on the screen on this. This is... We're not doing drift, man. I'm not... Do you see me drifting? We're just driving. Okay, bro? Another thing that I kind of wish that we could do is turn all of the drift zones and all of the speed traps off of the map. I wish this was something that you could completely turn off. And just because I just want a driving experience. I don't want all of this crap. Wait, is it morning? Oh, come on. That is a terrible day-night cycle. The crap? Well, I mean, Twitch is being Twitch, so not much I can do about it, unfortunately. YouTube's still going strong, though. YouTube is the champ. I'm sorry, streaming platforms go, YouTube's winning in my book. I don't care about the still. You can take your skill song and see it where the sun doesn't shine. Don't care. You just bought 32 gig? Nice. So I'm guessing you probably looked at the 32 gig kit that you already had and looked at the 16 gig kit that you had, and they didn't match. By the way, 64 gig is actually a solid amount of RAM. Yeah. Yeah, that would have, and that's the problem. That would have ended up causing all sorts of issues for you long term. Like from specifically performance issues. Oh. Got what you need? Nice. Yeah, honestly, might be a little extra, but if you got what you need, that's perfect, right? God, this game is so beautiful. Can we just get an open world driving game where this is all you're doing? You're just driving, you're just cruising. There's no races, there's no skill songs, there's no BS in the background. It's just, this is Forza 5. Forza Horizon 5. On an ultra wide. And it's stunning. So this is Forza Horizon 5. Actually, it should have already switched over, but I mean, just double check. That's what the kid wants. So this game, it does have a lot of fun aspects. You've got drifting, you've got circuit races, you've got off-road, you've got crazy stunts and everything else. And that's all it is. It's just purely driving. There's no getting out of the car. You are effectively the car, right? You do have an avatar, but you don't actually ever get out of the car. Ugh. But as you can see, perfectly playable with a wheel. This ratio is how movies are shot in. Also, yes. Yes, it is. And then it ends up, so it's funny when you see, and I know that this bugs people, when you see a movie on a 16:9 screen, so say you've got a really nice, beautiful 4K OLED sitting on your wall, 65 inches, right? You go to watch a movie and you've still got the black bars at the top and the bottom. And I know it pisses people off. Well, that's because the movie was actually shot in a 21:9 or 43:18 aspect ratio. Not a 16:9 aspect ratio. So in order to see everything in that ultra wide freaking format, you end up with the black bars. Not optional. You just kind of have to suck it up and take it. You know what I mean? Oh, no, hey, he broke it. I didn't touch it. I didn't even touch the sign on my side of the road. Oh no, it is definitely a much wider FOV because now I have the rear view mirror and the side mirror in my view, which is quite nice. Now the side mirror is kind of crap anyways. The rear view actually is really super crisp though. But now the beautiful thing is if I want to, oh, okay, yeah, we're just gonna smack some freaking guardrail out here, by the way. It's fine, it's the guardrail. So if I want to move the camera around, I can pan the camera and actually still see the freaking road and look at the mirror, and it doesn't feel out of place or weird, right? I love that they go invisible. Well, sorry, drive-through. I've been spending a lot of time in third gear, by the way. I hope you appreciate this, chat. Oh, bud. Jesus. And crazy ass El Camino? Dickhead. Oh, something else that bothers me? Why would you give me a digital clock on my dash and then, oh, also, the dashboards don't light up in most of these cars. Unless it's already like an electronic dash. These older vehicles, the dashboards don't light up. But the clock is forever at 12. Listen, if you're any kind of a car person, you know how much that bugs you. That is like an instant, like, what the hell? You can't set the time in your car? They do if they're, I know most of the people I know who play this with a wheel, they do. They're in cockpit view. Even for drifting, because you've got actually a decent drift camera in this. Why are you hitting your brakes, bro? Why are you brake checking? They're either in cockpit view, the previous one, or this view. Again, most people I know that play this with wheel. Well, yeah, no, because again, this was first designed for console. Actually, no, because it was released for PC and console like a week apart. It was only a week. Came out on Xbox first, and then a week later it was on PC. What? Oh, that's a... No, I thought that was a Volkswagen Beetle. That was not a Beetle. That is a Volkswagen. What is that? Oh, it's Golf. That's a bug. It's also a taxi. This is actually a nice view too. Like having the wider aspect is quite nice. Now, this feels more like it would be better suited if you were, say, running triple screens, right? So you could actually sort of flesh out, like, your middle screen would be down about where the wheel would actually be sitting. So for anybody who's got a rig, you've got a sim rig, and you're playing with like triple screens. This view actually feels like itself is more tuned to a triple screen setup rather than like an ultra wide. Mind you, like this really works really well as an ultra wide. I gotta say, it's quite pretty. This game is so pretty. This is what driving games for me are all about. This is what open world driving games are all about, right? Like, and the nice thing is again, you guys, the gameplay isn't blocked as much as it was prior. That's the other thing. So having this ultra wide aspect, like this aspect ratio, you guys actually get more gameplay on the screen, because now that I've got the bars at the top and the bottom, because it is an ultra wide, it allows for me to put things out of the way so they're not interfering with the game view so much. Now, something I'd actually considered, and it's something that had actually been suggested to me, is that I move the actual screen, like the capture itself, up, and then put everything down at the bottom. Right, so the gameplay has even less interference. Right, because then it actually makes the bar down at the bottom just itself. And there are a considerable amount of streamers out there that I know that do ultra wide aspect that actually have their stuff set up that way too. Right, like they've got their cameras down in the bottom. You know, the game goes all the way, starts at the top of the screen all the way down. I don't know what that dude's all about, but okay, sure. Just drove right through me. That's unnerving. But okay, thanks. Bye. But then, yeah, so it's one of those get rid of, and again, I've got to make some adjustments now because I do have to change some of my overlay elements. And that's fine. I don't mind that because, again, this is such like just an overall, like, better experience. It's kind of insane. But so I now have a really nice 1440p screen here, 27-inch, that somebody who's currently sitting in chat, and she knows who she is going to end up having on her desk. So she's got a nice screen with HDR and all the good stuff for gaming. Because that's actually something that, so recently I put some time in. So I put some time in fixing Zool's laptop and getting it all redone with Windows and everything, and it seems to be running great. Yeah, that dude, that is a fucking, for me, that's a nightmare. As an electrical engineer, that is a goddamn nightmare. That's the kind of shit that haunts my dreams. Thanks for sharing, by the way, Spiced. Bastard. Yeah, no. Oh, my. It's a human mousetrap. Oh, it's a Darwin Award waiting to happen. That's a Darwin Award. But yeah, so the Samsung G7 1440p screen will go to Zool because I've been working on a desktop that she had that I've kind of revamped and reutilized a little bit. But the laptop, she's got a dock for it, so could just plug in the monitor into the dock. So she has a really nice screen, like larger screen, because, you know, laptops are nice if you're on the go and you're mobile. But I mean, truth be told, they're not great for utilization if you want to do gaming, right? Like a 14-inch screen is terrible to game on. Absolutely worst thing to game on. Funniest thing I saw recently was a guy had a towel. Oh my God. Ah, freaking ads. God damn it, Twitch. Oof. Oop. And I kill my eyes. Terrible for, yes, yes. Exactly, because you can utilize that dock for your personal laptop and for your work laptop, right? Whereas the 1440p 27-inch is going to work much better for you And because it's, you know, it's high refresh rate, HDR, it's got the you know, the lower blue light and everything, it's going to be better for your eyes. It'll be much easier to use. But yeah, but Raider, you know what I mean, right? Smaller screen is actually, it's number one, the smaller screen is terrible for your eyes, but number two, it actually does start affecting your eyes. Now, General, I'm guessing you're Raider. You're probably the kind of person though that if you start getting the eye strain, you probably just stop whatever you're doing and walk away. At least I hope you are. I'm assuming. I know assuming makes an asset of you and me. I get that. I understand that, but you know, here we are. I'm still assuming. Oh my God. This is so fucking beautiful down here. Oh yeah. Oh, look at this. Look at this place. This is gorgeous. This is a drive right here. Look at this. Look at this. This is nice. This is gorgeous. This is what I'm talking about. Oh man, I just walked down. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. If I could get out of the car and walk around, I would just park the car and I would be walking down the goddamn beach right now. Okay, by the way, can we talk about vegetation? Listen. Okay? Yeah, my car's dirty. Don't judge, okay? Why with the enhanced GTA 5 enhanced, they did all the lighting changes. They added in the ray tracing. They added in all of this goodness, the ambient occlusion. Why could they not have updated to proper palm trees like this? Like proper vegetation that looks like vegetation? This is a racing game. Turn 10 took the time to properly research the local vegetation. No, but there are palm trees in LA. But that's what I mean. The vegetation doesn't look real. Turn 10 actually spent time in Mexico investigating the area of Mexico down around Tulum. Well, yeah, they burnt up now, but you know what I mean, right? So they actually sent a team to do environmental, like to do scans for trees and stuff like that. So they had proper regional vegetation. With the amount of money that Rockstar spends to create their games, why couldn't they do the same fucking thing? Or at least, you know, like, talk to one of the freaking mod creators. The guys who do the realistic foliage and vegetation for Grand Theft Auto 5 Legacy. Talk to them. Pay them. Pay them for their work. And then give us realistic looking vegetation. Do I sound like a salty gamer? Yes. Does that bother me? No, it doesn't. It doesn't bother me one bit. Here's the thing though, it wouldn't have lowered performance if they had actually optimized if they had put in new, better, optimized, more realistic. That's the thing though, they didn't change the vegetation, and yet here's the thing. You see the vegetation that's on screen? It doesn't affect my performance in this. And it's because the vegetation, when done right, won't actually affect your overall performance. And I have the vegetation in this set to ultra, including all the shadow and everything. It's set to ultra. Now I understand GTA 5 came out in 2013. But they did the windows and the glass and the mirrors, and they did all of that to work with ray tracing. If you were putting in the kind of work that it took for you to be able to properly and fully develop and add in ray tracing for in Grand Theft Auto 5 Enhanced, there's no reason that they couldn't have had a small team of 4 people set aside to then also optimize the visuals for the vegetation to better improve the visual overall look of the vegetation in Grand Theft Auto 5 Enhanced, but to then also optimize it, have better overall compression for the textures on that so that it actually doesn't impact your performance. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I wish I could play this with, I wish I could play GTA 5 like this with the wheel. I really do, but I can't. Well, no. So this game is done by Microsoft and Turn 10 Games. The Forza series has always been done by Turn 10, right? Whereas, I mean, Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption 2, like Red Dead Redemption, is all done by Rockstar and Take-Two Entertainment. So not Turn 10, Take-Two, right? So publishers Take-Two. In this case, the publisher's Microsoft. So it's definitely not it'd be nice if it was the same engine. Okay, hear me out. Grand Theft Auto 5 with this game engine. Now, it could be the game engine. It's possible. That's the thing. I don't know what engine that Take-Two, or I don't know what game engine Turn 10. It's an in-house, but I don't know what the engine is. It's their own. It's not an off-the-shelf. Just like the Rage game engine that Rockstar created for Red Dead Redemption and for Grand Theft Auto. It's their own in-house. All right, here we go. Now we're out on the open road. Let's go, baby. Oop, 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 oop. Okay, we're fine. This is fine. This is fine. No, but here's the thing, though. Red Dead Redemption 2 has better, more optimized vegetation than Grand Theft Auto 5, or enhanced, for that matter. Again, this is my complaint with that you took the time to actually create this newer version with improvements to the game engine overall, but then you just said fuck it to the vegetation. You didn't even bother really fully improving the entire thing and giving us an enhanced experience, you know what I mean? But Red Dead also had better optimized vegetation textures, but also better visual vegetation. Now, does it have as much as this? No, absolutely not. Would that be fantastic? Yes, absolutely it would be. I think Grand Theft Auto 5, or even listen, hear me out. If they do Grand Theft Auto 6 on PC, I hope it looks this good. F you vegetation. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, why are we saying F you vegetation? Why are we so angry at, like, you know, trees and grass and flowers? Why are we so angry about it? Isn't this pretty? Do you not think that's look at this. This is beautiful. It was just, she's like, it was a joke. Oh, no, that's the wrong one.
Oh, hell no!
No. It's called Forza Tech. There you go. Okay. So Turn 10 and Microsoft have their own game engine specifically for the Forza games. And you know what? That actually makes sense. So it's called Forza Tech. I can get behind that. God, this is, oh my God. Oh! I'm sorry, I looked at chat for a second.
Identify yourself.
And I'm murdered.
Program.
J Dubphotos. Dubphotos? I hope I said that right. Thanks for dropping that follow. Appreciate it. I'm terrible with names. Jay, welcome on in, though. I wasn't trying to smack that dude, by the way. Was not. Whoa, 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 whoa. Woo! There we go. We're swimming now. I love that. I love that. Go on the hills. Let's test the see the vegetation up close. We're gonna go see some vegetation up close. How close do you want to get, Raider? Are we talking like reach out and touch someone? We're gonna go off-road here for a second. We're just crossing the median. It's okay, don't worry. Taking out a little bit of cacti. I need to add a little bit of lubrication to my squeaky clutch pedal, by the way. It's starting to get a little... It's starting to sound a little weird. All right, let's do. I don't know how they managed to cover every patch of ground with vegetation. I mean, they did a pretty good they did a pretty damn good job, I'd say. I would say they did a pretty damn good job. So, I would say, here's the thing. This is actually a good example of the level of detail that you can have in a game, especially a driving game. Now, I know that Forza is not a realistic driving game. It looks like, again, you've got realistic you have real world cars, right? So you've got your real world cars. Why is it that I moved the camera around? I'm like, yo, right? So you've got, you have real world cars. The real world models look pretty goddamn spot on. But then you have all of this vegetation. The other thing you notice, not a lot of pop-in. This is in the gaming industry, this is what's referred to as level of detail, LODs, right? Now, most of you have probably at one point or another heard mention of LODs, either here on the stream or in other conversations regarding game development. This is a perfect example of the proper use of LOD. Yeah, right? There's no pop-in, barely noticeable. But then, now, there was one back there. There was one shrub, one single goddamn shrub, and I caught it off on the frickin' right-hand side. That just all of a sudden, like, you could see the switch where it went from low detail as we got closer to just like, boing, super, like, it's very, very, it's barely noticeable unless you know what you're looking for. And this is actually a great example of optimized textures, like well compressed and very well optimized 3D textures and models, but then the proper use of LOD in a game. Meanwhile, still giving you ray tracing, giving you all the goodness and good lighting and ambient occlusion and the whole enchilada, right? So it can be done. I think the problem that we have now in the gaming industry specifically comes more so down to developers trying to shortcut instead of take the time to do it right. They're so concerned and so worried about getting product out as fast as possible that they're not willing to put in the time. They want quick turnaround. Again, that comes down to investors though, right? Because a lot of game developers, a lot of development studios require a publisher to invest in the project. Well, when you have a publisher's number one fiduciary responsibility is to the shareholders. Shareholders want a as fast as possible turnaround, right? Now, there is a lot of imaginary, yes, this Forza Horizon 5 takes place in Mexico. Forza Horizon 4, which also was a great title, took place in up and around Edinburgh, so Scotland, right? They say it was the UK, which, yes, it is part of the British Isles. It's part of the UK, but Scotland specifically, right? And they did a good job of it. But again, they took the time. They put together the team. But it was one of those, it wasn't a rushed project. You know what I mean? Like, we're just driving around here and you can see, like, the attention to detail, everything from the cactus to the desert grasses, right? To the shrubs, the whole bit, right? Yeah, exactly. It is like Distant Horizons on Minecraft. Yeah. Abso-freaking-lutely. Right? And so, but that's the thing. Like, you can see it's more noticeable off on the left-hand side than it is on the right. Some of these dunes, there are areas that look kind of bare. Now, number one, these are sand dunes. Yes, that would be very indicative of a lot of area in the Mexican desert. But this is where optimization comes in, because even the hills in front of us, you can see that there are trees and cactuses and vegetation on those hills in front of us. And it looks verdant. It looks lush. But we're not getting tanked in performance. We're going to take a tour up into those hills right here in a moment. I think there is... There it is. It is a drift zone. I don't really care, but we're going to go up this way. So we're going to take a tour up into the hills here. But you notice also when we're switching views with some driving games, or even some open world first person games, when you switch your view around, you'll see a noticeable dip, a noticeable change in the performance of the title. And even with this, there's no dip in the performance. And again, it's not like I'm running this on a 5090 or anything. This is a 3080 Ti that has got a metric buttload of frickin', hours of use. Not only for streaming, but just gaming in general. But as you can see, like, even out here. Actually, you know what? Let's just head off-road here a little bit, okay? So if we go slow, you're going to slowly notice that there is a circle. Now, in some games, this is very noticeable. In Forza here, it is not as noticeable. But there is a circle of effect as we're driving through, where you can see the detail increase as we get closer to the vegetation. This is what I'm talking about all the time, about good, well-designed 3D assets, that the compression algorithm that they use to actually pack it down for the game, but then the engine design and the optimization. Right? Like, it's all part and parcel to this. Right, second gear. Oh, maybe second gear was a little too low. I don't know. Well, come on, get up the hill. Get up the hill. Come on, bud. This Audi's having a bit of a... this is a bit of a struggle bus, okay? It's a bit of a struggle bus. All right, so another great example of what we're talking about here right now for level of detail and well-designed texture and design in games is we've got those buildings off in the distance, right? That's actually something I'm going to have to check out. I'm going to have to check out what, so going downhill, actually, you can see the creep a little bit better. Yeah, exactly. The terrain is actually very well designed and very well detailed. But this is what I feel like is actually missing from a lot of AAA gaming studios right now, is they've forgotten how to do shit like this. Like, they've forgotten that if you take the time, so what if it takes you an additional 6 months? Don't be in a rush. Tell your shareholders to eat dicks. 100%. Tell them to fuck off and eat a dick. It's done when it's done. Because if it's done right, it will sell. Then they're making money. But if you try to push out slop, repeated slop, people get angry about it. They get upset. They get disgruntled. Rightfully so, right? I know there's been a couple of games that I've always, I was super stoked for, and then they rushed it out, and then I bought it, and I was like, wow, this is a piece of shit. I got screwed out of my money. You know what I mean? And it's kind of surprising how more and more devs still haven't caught on to this. That we're still stuck in this weird, mashed up, mixed up kind of freaking like limbo with good, solid quality game design and optimization. And then we get the rare gem like Black Myth Wukong, right? Where it was very well designed. It came out of nowhere from a nobody studio nobody had ever heard of before. Game Science, right? And everybody thought it was going to be like a piece of freaking, auto-gen slop out of China. And it wasn't. It wasn't. It turned out to be, one of the top-selling games of 2024. And it put Game Science's developer on the map. And it's one of those, this is where these Eastern game development studios that, in a lot of cases, some of these studios, Solar Crown is a good example, right? Well, Assetto Corsa Evo, remember, it came out in early access. Solar Crown was a full release goddamn game. That Nikon and KT Racing, who had prior had the WRC and, the WRC freaking license before EA got it. And it's one of those like, how did you screw this up? All you had to do was give us a new world and give us what we had in Test Drive. Every single fan of the Test Drive Unlimited game series strictly said, if you give us what we had in Test Drive Unlimited 2 in a modern engine on Hong Kong Island, we're going to be happy. Right? Give us what we had before in a new location, be able to buy houses, to be able to, move around a little bit, to be able to just have a cruising game. And then they put a bunch of shit in that nobody who ever played any of the, whether it was Test Drive Unlimited or TDU2, wanted. Visually, the game was nice. Hong Kong Island, 1-to-1 scale, Beautiful. Everything else, rubbish. And it's a shame because I'm a fan of Test Drive Unlimited and Test Drive Unlimited 2. The original Test Drive Unlimited, I think on the Xbox 360, I think I had like 3,000 plus hours just driving the island of Oahu. Pure driving. That's all it was. Just 100% unequivocal, just pure driving. You know what I mean? And it's a shame. Because again, it was one of those games. Now, granted, I received my copy of Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown for free. Right? So it's not like I was out money, but I feel terrible for anybody who was out money. Right? Like, they screwed that up hard. And they didn't have to. But they didn't listen to the community, and I think that was part of the problem. They didn't listen to the test drive community. And I get it. You want to do your own thing. You want to move away from what, what Atari and, I can't remember the actual. So Atari was a publisher, but it was, I can't remember the development team off the top of my head now. Is this fool actually still going forward, trying to... You gonna reverse? No, I'm gonna get T-boned. Jackass. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No. You get effed. This car should be a little heavier. I can't believe that son of a bitch literally drove right into my fucking door. Here we go. There is no way that shitbox freaking Supra is doing that. God, this car is floaty. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. See, we even have freaking vegetation destruction in this. Anyway. I digress. I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks for hanging out with me. We're gonna get out of here. We are gonna get out of here. We're gonna go raiding. At least we're gonna go raiding on Twitch. YouTube, I wish we could raid, but we can't. Unfortunately, it's just not something that YouTube allows for. It kind of sucks. That's sad. We should be able to, but we can't. But I got to get out of this very warm and overly sticky room and go figure out some food. But thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. I do want to quickly say, YouTube, thank you so much to those of you who've been hanging out watching the stream. Thank you so much, very much, for hitting the like. Thank you for the subscribes over there. Really do truly appreciate it, because I'm trying to make the lateral move from Twitch over to YouTube, but I need better growth on YouTube because, I mean, this is what I do. I've got to be able to monetize. That's just the reality of it, okay? So to any of you who've been helping over on that platform, thank you so much. Twitch, thank you so much for the follows. Thank you for the subs and resubs. Thank you for gifting subs. Thank you for bits. And as always, thanks for shoving Dad the big old tippity tip.
Oh my.
Let's get out of here. That's enough of that. That is enough of that shenanigans. YouTube, have yourselves a wonderful Tuesday night. I'll catch you back here for tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow, I don't know what we're doing just yet, but you know what? I'll put some thought into it tonight. Twitch, let's see who I can find. We're gonna go find somebody to say hello to. See what we got here. Who do I have available? Who have we got? I'm gonna send you all over to Loken. I want you all to go give Loken Plays a little bit of love on Twitch. So we're gonna do raid Loken Plays. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Cheers, everybody.